Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2. Let's just take one last check that I haven't missed anything obvious. You don't have any armour, that would be bad. The second we can find some braces of armour, we will buy them.
How can I help?
And you need some arrows.
Yeah?
Just trying to think how we can negate some of this.
Yes.
Have you got the best ring protection? Yeah, I suspect. Oh, where did I go?
Follow
Where did
me.
it go? Nowhere.
Yes.
Oh, it stacks with his armour. Ah, I didn't know that. Well, that's good. So this is pretty much negated. We just need to do something about your dexterity. I like those gloves, but we've got a waist and feet. And that's con +2, which is good.
Yes.
So, waist and feet we've got free. Again, this might well be useful. I don't have that much money. I thought I had loads of money. I must have been spending it left, right and centre. Again, I doubt this is going to stack, but it might do. And that was the wrong one. And it does stack. Okay, we'll keep that. Someone else can have con +2. How about me? What am I got? I've already got it.
Yes.
Well, that's quite nice for you. Where'd it go? Have I lost it? There it is. How about
Something
you?
You want?
You don't have anything good.
Yes.
I guess then we'll leave this, because before, when we first encountered Leldon, it was too hard. No, we're not robbing the collector, we're killing Leldon. Ah, I didn't ask for that quest. I asked to kill Leldon. City Watch headquarters. I reckon it's quite possible these guys have more stock now. Let's see then. No, I don't think they do actually. We could get a sling for our mage. Okay, no, you don't have new stuff, but that's fine. Let's see if we can make this video less than an hour long. Well, 45 minutes long, the last videos have been. Is Cormac here? No, he's out on business, but we can talk to Brelena. Ah, Lieutenant, a pleasure to see you again. An urgent matter came to my attention recently, and I think it's one suited to your skills. The thieves here in Neverwinter were greatly weakened by your efforts at the docks, yet they constantly strive to reclaim their foothold here. It has come to our attention that a group of them have put out word they are looking to buy equipment and supplies to continue their operations, notably thieves' tools, lockpicks, poisons, and more. Yeah, we can't let them purchase those supplies. Agreed, we must stop them then, and soon. We think this is an opportunity to capture them by pretending to be a merchant plying the wares they are seeking. We want you to take on the role of a noble, an arms merchant, who has come to the Black Lake district to sell goods from Am, much of the same goods these thieves have requested. These thieves will no doubt approach you, and when they do, I want them arrested. I shall carry out my duty. Excellent. I am glad you are with this honest plan. You may keep whatever the thieves are carrying with them to pay for the goods. That should be more than enough to pay you for your services and time. I have marked an empty estate on the map where I want you to go and wait for the thieves. Make contact with the watchmen there, and they can fill you in on the details. Let's ignore this man for now. Clear the side quests. Oh, can I just travel the Black Lake district now? Huh, interesting. Brilliant, we got some free reign. Hello, Sergeant Brockenburn. Yanni Saper. Welcome to the Black Lake District, sir. I'm Sergeant Brockenburn, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. You'll find this a quieter ward than what you're used to, I think. My men are an honest lot. We take no bribes and tolerate no disorder. Is the lockdown still in effect? No. Nasty business that. We weren't able to locate the murderer. By now he's surely escaped the district. I've added more watchmen to keep an eye on things. All the same, the lads will feel better with you in the district, I think. We've heard how he cleaned up the docks. You need any help finding anything around here, I'm at your service. What is there to see around here? Best be careful about sightseeing. The nobles here value their privacy. A few of them have their own guards, and they've no qualms about drawing blades on us. I admit, the theatre on the lake does attract a certain amount of attention. Lord Tima built it after the Luskan invasion, trying to win back the people's affections from Nasha, they say. There's a bard performing there now, a fellow by the name of Kane. My grandson has heard of him, though I certainly haven't. Well, you have. How long have you served here? 20 years I've patrolled these streets, and I make a point to know every grudge, every love affair, every tawdry bit of gossip. Wouldn't be such a quiet ward if I didn't. And finally, are there any merchants in the district? Only a few. You can try the Academy Square, just out front of the Archives building. You'll find a scattering of merchants there. Best hold your nose if you're browsing their stalls. The shopkeepers serve the needs of the academy students, so it's foul-smelling potions, Eye of the Newt, and the like. So it sounds like more crafting stuff. Maybe that's a bigger part of the game than I thought it was going to be. Hello, Pepin Polo. Man, what an ugly face. Yes, wonderful. Now look up a bit and give me a hint of a pout. Perfect, hold that pose. Mind if we watch you work? Bad time, terribly busy. If I look away, I'll lose the moment. There, you see, just a glance at you and... By the golden hills, my lady, thou art a vision. What did you say? Yes, your eyes, pale like a fall of water over rocks, a naive smile, a generous mouth. Yes. And that artless tumble of hair, so untended and yet so real. My lady, you're the very picture of pastoral beauty. Man, everyone seems to find her very attractive, but I don't get it. I think she's a horrible person, and she's got a very bland model. I guess maybe it's meant to be pretty. Looks like you have an admirer, Shandra. My lady, I must take your likeness. I insist upon it, as a matter of honour. My future as an artist lies balanced in your shapely, ever so slightly calloused, hands. I'm not sure whether to agree with him or attack him. What exactly is this for, Pepin? My grand project, Ladies of the Commons, an artistic vision by Pepin Polo. I seek beauty that is true and honest, at that pivotal moment, just before a lifetime of hardship crushes it away. My Lady Shandra, never have I seen that critical moment reflected more perfectly than in you. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, but isn't the Black Lake district an odd place to look for commoner women? To be sure, I started out in the docks, but the locals made sport of me. The very sight of a gnome at work seemed to fill them with an urge to beat me senseless. And while I lay half-conscious on the street, they would draw moustaches on my paintings, occasionally a goatee as well. But it ended for the best. A dwarf thought I'd painted his wife, and he bought the whole lot for 300 gold. Well, I guess it's up to Shandra, really. Do you want to do this, Shandra? Well, alright, but I get to look at it first before anyone else sees it. Wonderful, I shall begin at once. You there, clear out the way. Hey, what's the big idea? You're supposed to be painting me. You said I was the very model of womanly mediocrity. And indeed you are, my lady. Indisputably so. Now shoo, artistic priorities have shifted, and one must always obey one's instincts. Go on, get out the way. Now Shandra, if you'll just step over this way and hold your head just so, a hint of a smile, but enigmatic. Yes, that's wonderful. There, not another stroke of the brush. My dear, I have captured your very soul and made you a goddess of field and sun and gentle breeze. Wow, I don't really look like that, do I? How much is the painting, Pepin? I fear I could never part with such a painting for less than 300 gold. Understand I could get more from a collector, but since your friend is the subject, I feel obliged to discount the price. Hmm. 300 gold, a lot of money, but I really want this painting, so here you go, Pepin. The portrait is yours, my lord. I ask only that if anyone admires it, you tell them my name. This poor gnome is in your debt. Thanks, I can't get over how it looks, and I appreciate you getting it. That was really kind of you. Oh, so it is a good painting. It's a masterful painting. It's hard to see, but you can hang on to that.
Yes.
What might be interesting would be to pin this up in the house that Lalden's robbing, wouldn't it? After we've got all the best paintings, pin that picture up. Empty estate is where we've got to go and rob. Oh, where'd everyone go? Rob. I'm not robbing it. Oh, I'm getting all my side quests mixed up here. Well, mate, Captain Brelena told us to expect you. Okay, buddy, how's this going to work? You're supposed to be Lord Ganish, a black market arms dealer, newly arrived from Am. The other men and I are posing as your servants. All you have to do is negotiate the sale as best you can. Captain says you can keep whatever gold they're willing to pay. We can't arrest the thieves until the money has changed hands, so don't blow your cover too early. And do your best to gain their trust. If they sense a trap, all bets are off. When you are ready, we can bring in the buyers. I'm not ready yet, I need to buff my charisma. Very well. Return when you are prepared. My charisma's 11.
Follow me. Yes?
Don't have any potions because I cleared them all out.
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
Yes.
I concur.
Eagle Splendor. So let's get rid of a fireball for an extended Eagle Splendor. How long does it last for? 60 seconds a level. What am I missing here? Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Why can't I put them in one page? Right. Cast that.
Yes?
I guess it would clear it up for the sorcerer, but for the wizard it's a bit pointless. Right. Where's he gone? Oh, I'm ready, Mr. Watchman. You Ganish. I am. Who are you? Name's Lim. Huh. Can't say I've ever seen a noble dressing himself in a get-up like that before. It helps to be prepared in my line of work. I'm an arms dealer after all. I guess when you're rich you can do whatever pleases you. Anyway, we got business. My associates and I understand you've come across some trinkets we might take a fancy to. We'd sure be interested in seeing what you brought. Yeah, let's show him the goods. Some of the gear doesn't exactly look to be in the finest of conditions. You know what, Lim? You're right, you make a fair point. It may have been damaged in transit. I'll knock a quarter off the price. You must think you're negotiating with half-wits. You'll reduce the price by half or we walk. Fine, half price it is then. Good choice. Cheating us would be the last mistake you'd ever make. Now, suppose you'll be wanting to see the gold. You suppose correctly. Good. You don't trust me. Means I can trust you. Here it is, every gold piece. Thank you, that will be adequate. Well, do we have a deal or not? We do. Alright, we do a swap on the count of 3. 1, 2. He's a fake, boys. Take him out. Oh yeah, he'll be massively overkill with all his
it
AI.
seems we have new friends.
Right, there we go. Hopefully that'll be alright.
Follow me!
I can't imagine they're a huge threat. Oh, he is actually challenging.
You are
Okay.
gonna regret crossing us.
I don't think I memorised any invisibility spells. Well, after that goes off. We'll cast an extended haste. Yeah, these are all mass effect spells rather than individuals. Oh, I've got another disintegrate. Let's disintegrate this shadow thief. Well, let's be honest, that didn't exactly go to plan, did it?
Yes.
Sorry guys, I did my best. Glad to be alive after that. You should tell Brelena what happened. Oh, she won't be happy with me.
Everybody, follow me!
It makes sense that the Watchmen are good at locking doors.
Yes.
No, sorry. I can't do that. I'm sorry, Brelena, I've got really bad news. Lieutenant, you have returned. What news do you bring of the thieves you were sent to intercept? It's done, but the thieves fought to the last. So be it. I trust you carried out your role, Lieutenant, and this will send a message to any other thieves that they cannot trust any merchant to supply them. Perhaps without resources, they will soon starve. Again, you are entitled to whatever you took from the thieves. Thank you for your diligence in this matter, Lieutenant. Well, she didn't seem that fussed. Any other work I could do? I have no other work for you at this time. I'm afraid you have done your job too well. Let's have the shall we do a new... I don't know how long it's been, 20 minutes, a bit more. Let's talk to Sir Grayson Corrett.
Blessings of Tyr be upon you. Sir Naval has told me of your predicament, and it so happens that I have need of a squire. This is unusual, to say the least. Usually prospective squires spend months, even years, proving themselves before they are permitted to enter the nobility. But Captain Brelena and Sir Naval both vouch for your character and your ability, and I have heard of your exploits in the city as well. Still, count yourself lucky to avoid years of caring for my horse and scouring the rust from my arms and armor. Your need is great, so I'll take you as my charge.
Oh, that's really kind of you, thank you. Who are you, first of all, though?
I am Sir Grayson Corrett. My sword is sworn to Neeshka, Neverwinter, and Tyr, and it falls to me to teach you chivalry, so that you will not dishonor me overmuch as your knight.
Tyr's okay. I'm going to be teaching you. You've got nice armor, though. Nicer than mine. No, I am thankful. I'll be honoured to serve as your squire.
Good. You appear capable of defending yourself, so we'll not discuss that. The Brotherhood of Knights is one bound by the ideals of chivalry and honor. Without honor, a knight is nothing more than an animal with a sword. To be a knight is to lead a life of duty and responsibility. We are bound by a code that prescribes our every action. To be brave and valorous in battle against your enemies. To show no fear in their presence, to be just and righteous, to embody and uphold the laws of your lord and land, to be respectful to your enemies and kind to your fellows, to protect the weak and those who cannot defend themselves. All squires have these rules impressed upon them by rote and lash, but I suspect that you are mature enough to take the lesson without the cuffing.
I understand my duty as your squire.
Knowing the code of conduct is important for a knight or squire, but living by that code is paramount. To be a knight is also to live a life of service to your lord and realm. You will be expected to perform certain duties for the crown. Given your unique circumstance, these duties will be waiting for you after the trial. However, there is one observance that cannot be postponed: the vigil.
What must I do?
Your vigil is a time for reflection and contemplation. It is a sacred tradition. All who would become squires spend a night in the solace glade. You must spend the night alone, of course. Most choose to reflect on their vows or to ask the blessing of their gods. On the next morning, I will welcome you into our brotherhood.
I'm ready for my vigil now.
Come then. I will lead you to the solace glade.
Quora yet lives. You swore to me the Hosttower would handle this.
We did, and we shall. I merely wished you to be here when the ritual took place, so you can see it for yourself. Have you brought what I asked?
Yes. Here is a hair from one of the pillows she slept on at the academy. And here is a thread from one of her robes she left behind as well.
Excellent. Yes, these will do. I can begin at once. But I shall also need a drop of blood from you to power this ritual.
My blood? Why?
Only from the blood of one strengthened by justice can justice be done.
Very well, but this stinks of necromancy.
Nothing of the sort. Necromancy is so obvious. No subtlety. This is something much different. I am calling an elemental, fueled by Quara herself. A reflection, if you will. Drawing from the same fire, the same blood. I think she will find this Animus Elemental more than a match for her.
When will it be sent after her?
Patience, my lord. Where she walks, this elemental shall soon find its way there.
Every knight and squire of Neverwinter has touched this sacred ground. To Helm, to Tempest, to Torm, and to Tyr have prayers been given. Think on that. Think on the fellowship you wish to join. Perhaps clear your mind and think of nothing. I will return in the morning, and you will greet the new day as my squire.
I'll see you in the morning, my friend.
Indeed, I take my leave of you and your thoughts.
Are you here? I can barely see anything out here.
Is that really Shandra? What are you doing here?
Look, the way trouble follows you, there's no way I'd let you come out here alone.
This is actually a choice here, isn't there? Because... I mean, I'm a squire to someone else, and she's pretty much an apprentice to me. So it's not tradition, but then I'm not really a traditional squire, am I? I probably have more money than him, more money than most of the nobles, more powerful than the knight, I would think. So, I would like her to stay. You sure you weren't hoping for a little trouble?
You really are quite the wit. It's a wonder Nasher didn't make you a jester instead of a squire. But that would ruin Grobnar's chances. Trust me, I see enough of you as it is. And as much as Eleni may like the way you smell, I don't.
Oh, Ellen... I thought Eleni was jealous of Neeshka. Oh well. No, I didn't mean any insult by it. I was just curious.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, it's just finding you out here was a lot harder than I thought. Hope you don't mind, though. I mean, now that I'm here.
I do respect the vigil, but I'd also like her to stay. You got some actual choice here. I do want you to stay, but I was asked to stay. But I can't send her away now. I want her to stay for her own safety. I appreciate the concern, but I wouldn't want you to get into trouble if you stayed.
Well, I know you're concerned about me, but if I left, I'd only end up being attacked by Githyanki or demons. So I think right here by you is probably the safest place on Faerun for me. Plus, I wanted to see if any of the gods would want to inflict further punishment on you. Hey, did you hear something?
I didn't expect the girl to be here. We'll spare her the grief of crying over your corpse and kill her as well.
I'm right here, you know. Why don't you try?
And who are you? And why are you bothering me?
We're the ones who've been sent to kill you, Squire. Try not to die too quietly.
Die! Die!
Okay, so these are Luskans. I did guess they were probably Luskans. And they're determined to kill me.
Looks
Right,
like we
who
have
are you
company.
going for? What class are you? You're just a fighter. Oh, you're level 11. Oh, I didn't realise you were level 11. I
I've
thought you'd
spotted
be...
some
Let's get
enemies.
them.
I knew you had lots
I've
of
spotted
skills,
some enemies.
but
Let's
I'm
get
very
them.
surprised. Okay. You got
I've
the
spotted
same.
some
You got the
enemies.
same XP I have. Right. You're the fighter. Go for the assassin leader.
Attack!
What shall I do? Do I have? Yeah, let's hold person on one at the back. And then we'll kill this assassin. I'll take an attack of opportunity, but we'll do an inflict critical wound first. Oh, I targeted the held one. Whoops. Jeez, he's kicking the crap out of me. Right, next is a healing spell on yourself. Yeah, we'll go for 2 in fact, and then we'll do an animal companion.
Come on, a little girl like
What are you doing? Why did you do that?
Solace Glade, huh? Talk about a poor name choice. Those men came out of nowhere. Don't you ever spend one night in peace?
Any idea who they were?
No idea. They don't look like thieves, and they were definitely hunting for us. Hey, the leader there. He's got a ring on his finger. It's a circle with teeth or spikes.
Or daggers.
Could be, I suppose. It's hard to tell with all the blood. Here, you take the ring. I don't want to hold on to it. Look, maybe I better slip away before your knight returns. I don't want you getting into any trouble.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Thanks for your help, Shandra.
Sure. Actually, in some ways, it was kind of fun. Good luck. And hopefully when we see each other again, you'll be Neverwinter's newest squire.
What happened?
That's quite funny. I'll tell him the truth. I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's part of the normal ritual, but I was attacked by Luskan assassins.
No doubt they caught wind of our plan and saw this as their last chance to judge you as they wished. Either way, their efforts have failed, and that is all that matters. I take you as my squire and bind you to the service of the throne of Neverwinter. This title also admits you into the nobility. For truly, there can be no charge nobler than protecting one's home from those who would threaten it. Come, Nasher should be informed of your change in station.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to stick a save in. I'm not sure how I'll edit this. I don't know how long it's going to be. Oh, nice. The poisons have started showing up. But this will be the end of an episode, whether it's a 2-parter or 1-parter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Neverwinter Nights 2.